That was easy, notionally for real this time. Mm. Got some more cheese. Okay. Sorry about that. Kids just got home. They had to go to sleep. So I had to put on their pajamas, brush your teeth, and then tuck them into the bed. Now, back to our regularly scheduled programming. Mm. I hate when that happens, but you know, life. Anywho, one thing I do want to mention though, next time I'm gonna go with the English cheese. I went with these cheese because it says 12 months gericht. I don't know what gericht means, but I was guessing. I assumed it meant like this cheese has been aged for like a year. So I thought it would have a really nice smell and aroma taste to it. But really it just tastes kind of ordinary. It's not bad. I was just expecting more from a cheese that's been aged for a year. Anyway, what I want to say is, when it comes to the streaming thing, and I heard other streamers talk about this too, is that a lot of times people are completely different in front of the camera than they are off camera, because it's known that you have to kind of play it up for your audience. You have to play this character to be more entertaining, engaging. So what people are seeing isn't a true representation of who you actually are as a person. We know that this is a character. But, at times, especially with live stream, you may exaggerate certain things. But, I don't think you really have to take it to those limits. You can just, whatever it is that you're doing in life, you can just be yourself. Now, you naturally are like that. I know some people are very, like, high strung. By all means, that's just what comes natural to you. Well, for someone like myself, I think this is the thing that people often get wrong about me, is that they see me, they don't hear me. So I don't talk much in public, I don't talk much at work. So they assume that I'm a quiet person. I'm not a quiet person. I try my best to choose my words carefully. I don't talk a lot in public. But when it's time to turn up, oh yeah, best believe you see a completely different side of me, unfortunately. But as I was saying, if any of you guys are pursuing a streaming career, just know that it's perfectly fine to be chill, to just do what feels natural, to be yourself. You don't have to placate, put on, or, try to take on a different persona than, what comes natural to you. Just be you. A lot of people think that, you have to be animated all the time, super outgoing, over obnoxious. Well, that's not the case, bro. Just be yourself. And that's not just with streaming. It's with anything in life. Doesn't matter if that's not the wave, that's not what's cool at the moment. People find it weird. The thing is that yo, we're all weird. We all do weird shit. And we all say weird stuff. We have quirky behaviors. Doesn't matter. Just be yourself. Anyways, back to the unboxing. So I figured out his name. I got Megumi. He's the dude who uses the shadows. He draws up a bunch of animals, like those hellhounds. So we got a mini Megumi. I bought this Gojo for myself for Christmas. Honestly, this was a great purchase. I'm very proud of this purchase. So these are my two figurines from Jujutsu Kaisen. Like I said, I gotta go back and finish watching the second season because I only watched the first one, and I missed quite a bit of the first season too. So I gotta go back and rewatch some stuff. I don't have a Yuji yet. We got a mini Megumi. We gotta get the big boy. I really want that Mahito. Or how do you say his name? Mahiho? His name is Mahito. He's such a freak, bro. He's super creepy and freaky. And then definitely have to get that Sukuna. Yeah. Sukuna is my favorite, I think, yeah. Oh, you can watch this on Crunchyroll. Is Crunchyroll free, you guys? Carson Dove says hi. Do you have any deep-seated issues with the color green? I wouldn't say that they're deep-seated issues, you know? At times, the color green has inconvenienced me. You know, I do have my problems with the color green, but they're very minor. And that's only because it's such a light color, sometimes it bleeds over, especially when it comes to your shadows, and that's very annoying to edit out versus using like a blue, which is, I can't remember the correct terminology, but it's like, it's lower on the velocity or something like that. But no, I wouldn't say that I have like any animosity towards green because it's still fabulous. I use green all the time, and that's also like the industry standard. But you know, you can't hate on green, right? Everyone uses it. It's great. Is it the best? Yes, but you know, there's pros and cons to everything. So yeah, I mean, there's that. But is green my favorite color? No, absolutely not. I use green a lot, and in the future I will be using green a lot more. But red at this moment is number one. What do you do for a living? Wow, that's a very loaded question. Before I answer your question, I forgot, you guys, I have to share this with you. New music dropping. If you guys saw, I posted it last night. Where is it? Here we go, you guys. Boom. Alright. There is the new music. There is the album cover. Sorry, not the album cover. There is the single cover, the cover art for my new song. It's gonna be dropping soon, you guys. Let me get out the way so you guys can properly see it. I know it looks pretty sexy. I can't lie. I'm super proud of this song and this cover art. Will I make a music video to it? I don't know yet. I kind of feel like it in my heart, but I still have yet to acquire all the resources to actually make that happen. Now, about what do I do for a living? Uh, it's not that I don't want to answer the question because I'm trying to be like mysterious or, like keep certain parts of my personal life like hidden from the public and from you guys. It's not any of that. It's because I think I somewhat signed an NDA for my job, so I'm not really allowed to talk about like the specifics that go on in my job. And don't get me wrong, my job is awesome, and I would really love to tell a lot of the stories that happen on a day-to-day basis because it's so insane. But for right now, I'll just say I help people, and when I'm not helping people, I'm making music and I'm creating artwork. As you can see, new music. Mm-mm. Joseph Smith. Well, Joseph Smith, I thought you were dead. I thought you got shot in a courthouse. What's the most valuable life lesson you have learned so far? Hmm, that's a good one. I've learned so many valuable life lessons over my almost 30 years here on this earth. But and this one is I can't say that this is the most important one, but this is something that is very crucial, and it's that you should watch the people closest to you. Watch them very closely. Yeah, I wouldn't say because a lot of people say, "Oh, trust no one, fuck niggas, fuck friends." That's a terrible mindset to have, right? You should have as many friends as possible. Build your networks up. Surround yourself with great people. Um, Whether you have a small circle or a big circle of people and influence, just make sure you vet those people very closely and watch them. This year, I've seen a lot of backstabbing from not necessarily the people in my circle, but people close to me. A lot of dirty behavior and backstabbing, and man, I just hate that. I've gone through deep betrayals in the past by very close friends, people that I would consider to be family, like brothers and sisters, like to that level. And recently I've just seen a lot of just dirty, disgusting, trifling behavior from people around me. And it's caused me to reel my cast in a lot tighter. Not, just outright cutting people off, because I have a bad behavior of doing that. When someone slights me, does me just, the least bit dirty, done. X amount, right? Act like you died. But yeah, I hate backstabbers. I've been stabbed in the back a couple times, so I'm always on guard. But I mean, it should be expected, especially if you operate at certain levels in life. It is to be expected. We should do a whole live stream about valuable life lessons. I feel like there are like some like great cliche catchphrases that I could give you guys. I just can't think of any off the top of my head right now. Let's see what else. I can give you guys a couple quotes. Not a couple quotes. I can give you guys a one quote that really stuck with me this year, and that was choosing a good mother for your kids is more important than choosing a beautiful wife for yourself. So I'll let you guys go ahead and digest on that one because that was the one that hit me super deep. I'm like, wow, I'm not gonna forget that one. I will also say, over the past, I'd say year and a half, I have grown tremendously, and I have gained a lot of patience. Um, Kind of a flaw of mine is that I get annoyed so quickly. People, children, animals, they can mess up my mood so quickly. Not to the point where I get like angry. I'm just like, just like kind of disgusted, just super annoyed. That happened a lot until a couple months ago, and I learned how to really deal a lot better with people. I gained a lot of patience, especially from my job. What else? It was something important that I was about to tell you guys. Important life lessons that I learned. Oh, also, sorry for waving the weapon at you guys. My phone is about to die. When talking to people, right? Talking about topics that are very sensitive and what do you call it? Emotionally charged. There's a way to go about doing these things, whereas in the past I would just go straight for the jugular, like put the gun right to your head and just start shooting away. There's a way to effectively communicate with people, and if you're really trying to get your point across about something that's like really meaningful, you can't just go into the conversation blasting away, blasting insults. You have to give people a lot of grace. I've also learned to listen to people a lot more and a lot more intently before responding, because a lot of times what people do is, what do you call it? They're not actually listening to what you're saying. They're not listening to the argument. They're just listening to find an opening to respond. So no meaningful progress can take place in a conversation like that if you're just waiting to talk and not really hearing what the other person has to say. Which also you have to take into account like this other person's feelings, which I almost never do. Now, with that being said, I do think a lot of people nowadays are giant pussies. Um, it sucks that you can't just say what you feel just right off the bat to certain people. You have to kind of like slowly like ease your way in, like get into a pool, like you dip your leg in and you slowly ease like your thigh and your waist, and then you're like in the water, like okay, getting used to that, and then slowly submerge yourself. You gotta kind of do one of those numbers, which to me is kind of gay. But I don't know. People are just built differently these days. also have to remember that not everyone is a warrior, so you can't treat them as such. Like me with my homies, and I'm so glad that like it's y'all probably seen it on stream too. Right, I'm talking about Urge. Me and the homie, we can go back and forth all day. We can be real with each other. I can tell him straight up, like, bro, this is what's up, and he won't take no offense to it at all. And I can say it in the worst way, in the harshest way, and he won't feel nothing. We can go at each other's necks, but at the end of the day, we both know that we have a deep respect and love for each other, and there's no malice behind what we're saying. We're saying these things in a harsh way to each other because we love each other. No homo. What did you? That was very good. But you can't do that with everyone because people are giant pussies, unfortunately. Hmm. A lot of people are bitches too, not just women, right? Men and women. They're bitches, they're cowards, and they're just giant pussies. So you have to be careful around those people. So I think that about covers it. Oh, all right. Homegirl is in the shower right now. Let me take the green screen off. I actually messed up. I should have started this live stream and asked you guys for movie recommendations. We've watched everything there is to watch on Netflix, Disney Plus, Paramount, Amazon Prime. We just finished watching Nobody 1 and 2 yesterday, the day before, which were great movies, by the way. So if you guys have any amazing movie recommendations, preferably comedy or thriller, those would be greatly appreciated. So go ahead and leave those in the comments as soon as possible because she's out of the shower and we're trying to watch a movie. So, all right, so I'm gonna go hop on that. She asked me to find a movie. I'm thinking maybe we should just buy Hulu or like HBO or something because HBO has a ton of great. Or I should buy Stars because I've never watched Power before, like the full show. I've only seen like a couple episodes here and there. But man, we watched Nobody 2 last night. Talk about a great movie. I wish it was a little bit longer though. You know when a movie's so good and it's like, dang, I kind of don't want this to end. It's been a while since I watched something like that decent. All right, let's see what is on Disney Plus. Yo, is it just me or uh is Marvel like officially finished? Like after Thanos, the whole Infinity Gauntlet saga, like what is life at this point for Marvel? Like I like the introduction of new characters, like the whole Thunderbolts movie. That was cool. With Sentry and the Void, but I'm just like, yo, well, like, how are y'all gonna tie this into the rest of the universe? And they just been going so crazy with the whole multiverse, multiple universes, and all this stuff. It's just like, man, this shit's kind of confusing, bro. Like, can y'all keep a story coherent? And the same thing with DC, man. DC, like, I just feel like, bro, what happened to you guys, man? DC never really got off of the ground, I feel like. heard the third Avatar movie was complete ass. Yeah, so it was just like 3.5 hours of like just nothing with Pirates of the Caribbean. Excuse me, you guys. So I get super tired. It's that wine. I know it is. Or, we could watch Better Call Saul. I never finished that TV show. See yeah, just some mozzarella sticks. See how they run. Yeah, sure. See how they run. This is a comedy movie. Oh, it's like a mystery comedy. Somebody just murked him. Yeah, I'm not really up for murder mystery tonight, you guys. Like, it sucks that I don't think we're gonna get any more uh, really good quality movies anytime soon because a big part of how the studios used to make their money was from after the rollout of the movie in the theater. Because I mean, y'all have to admit, going to see movies back like early 2000s, that was like a big deal. Like pulling up deep with all your friends to go see a movie. People don't really do that nowadays. And then also the whole DVD factor. They used to make all their money double on the back end with the DVDs. They can't make that type of money anymore, so they don't have large budgets to make all these awesome movies like how they did in the past, which sucks because now you get movies like, what is this? Exactly. You get movies like, can't even remember the name of them. That's how um, unimportant they are. That's how unrememberable they are. Where else is the piercing? Um, I got two holes in my ears. I mean, one right there in my nose, and then I got one more piercing on my body, but you can't see it right now because it's covered by clothes. I'm not gonna tell you guys where. You'll just have to use your imagination. Come on, you guys. I need some movie recommendations, man. Netflix. My sister-in-law has a Netflix account, but she got the cheap Jetzt mit ihrer. No, I don't want to do that. I'm not buying another movie tonight. Okay, that's not happening. I just got paid, but I don't want to spend any more of my money on movies. Boom, Amazon Prime. All right, so I gotta finish watching. Oh, yo, we watched Weapons. That I don't know why, but I was nominated for 2 Golden Globes. That was a good movie. I was not expecting it to be about voodoo, but yeah, the girl from Ozarks, she is a surprisingly a really good actress, and I thoroughly enjoyed that movie. Hereditary. Yeah, that was a weird horror movie. Habib Ahmadi 1357 says hi. Hello Habibi. How are you doing? One battle after another. Nominated for 7 Golden Globes. This movie's that good? Leonardo DiCaprio. Oh, Sean Penn is in it. Everyone said that he was amazing in that uh, in that film. I gotta go check it out. All right, The Strangers, Chapter One. This came out 2024. There's a new horror movie, The Hunt. This came out 2020. Oh yeah, she got eviscerated. She got blown to smithereens. That was a good movie. The Hunt, The Strangers. I feel like I saw The Strangers like a long time ago, but maybe this is a new thing. That's crazy to think, bro. Like, there's really people out here that just like, yeah, we just like killing people. Yeah, nah. Bro, just have a pistol with you, bro. This movie could be over. Hell no. Pull up to the door, all black. No, I'm shooting you. I'm not asking what you want. Open the door. Pop, pop. Oh, nah. Homie just watching her take a shower. Yo, they're like hyper freaky. Oh no, that's disgusting. Yo, this look crazy. They be setting these people up so bad, bro. They'll like bait you into a room, like force you next to the window. Oh, that's crazy. Force you next to the window and then have someone grab you. All right, so we might watch this tonight. All right, I'll put a like on it, put it on my watch list. And it's free too. The Strangers. What was the other movie that was like people in masks show up and then just like start killing the people, just start stabbing you? The Strangers. I don't think I've seen this. Strangers Part 2. Let me watch the trailer for Strangers 2. One came out last year, another came out this year. How did I miss this? Oh, so then that means that her boyfriend died. She made it. She's out alive, but she's still having panic attacks. Dang, this dude is booking it. Hey, yo, this is crazy. Damn. Have you seen The Strangers?
Haven't seen, but that's the that you're gonna see this part. That's the new chapter. We're gonna watch.
I mean, there's chapter. What's the? Wasn't there another movie where it's like people in masks? They come to the house and they like stab people. But it didn't come out last year.
When did this come out, chapter two?
Chapter 2 came out this year, and then the first one came out last year. But I remember watching. Wait, it's 2018?
Yeah, we watched this one. Some of the older.
Yeah, but it was like a family in a house. The Strangers. And then there's The Strangers Chapter 1, and then Strangers. I don't get it.
But a good
No, that looks different. This one's free. This one you have to pay the chapter 2. But I feel that there had to be some other movie with like people in masks like this. You remember it came out like a while ago.
talking about what is it called? They have a shotgun. Lemon.
No, not the Purge. I'll look at it once I get off live. Alright, you guys. It's been real. Go do something with your lives. Yeah, watch them.